Hey guys, welcome back. Uh, huh. Well, this is interesting. I look different. Um, I just loaded up the game offline, so I'm thinking that affected my skin. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's okay. So we're back on our Origins Let's Play here in hardcore vanilla Minecraft. Oh, that's I need to fix that. But yeah, I just wanna discuss a few things with you guys. It's raining, but we could go around in the rain. That's perfectly fine with me. Uh, Also, if you guys hear any stuff in the background, my wife is making dinner. So yeah. Um, but I did do some stuff. Like I got some more chests in here, and then I walled this off. Just because in between episodes, I was doing a bit of grinding. So you'll see, well, not the dirt, but the wood. There's a lot of wood. So in between episodes, I farmed the trees. I broke some tools. I made more tools, and then I farmed some more trees. And then what did we do? We grew wheat. We harvested the wheat. We bred the cows. We bred the sheep. We bred the chickens. We harvested the sugar cane, and then we harvested some wool, some eggs, and some leather. And of course, like I said, we had to upgrade our storage because we needed a place to like put stuff. You'll see. Yeah. So the food situation, we're kind of getting that sorted out. Is there more food in there? No, there's not. Okay. Um, and something that I'm kind of excited about is in harvesting the cows over here. We got enough leather to do some fun stuff, and I think I'm gonna breed these bad boys up actually. So just to keep that going. Hey guys. Is that all of you? That's enough of you. Let's. I mean, we have to do these chores. So I did a lot of this off camera just because it was so repetitive, and I don't know. I just didn't feel good about the video anymore because I felt like the content would not be enjoyable to look at. So I did some of that in between episodes just to kind of prepare for what I want to do today, which I'm excited about because now that we kind of have food sorted out, it frees us up a little bit because we could now go do some mining. We've crafted, so that's like 50% of the game, but the other 50% is mining. I mean, just kidding. There's like a lot more to the game. I've also been like using this composter with like my extra seeds, just to like make bone meal. I don't know that we need it, but if we do, then we have it. But yeah, something crazy happened, and I'm so glad that I was recording. So even while I play offline in between episodes, I am gonna record just in case, you know. Mostly, honestly, in case I die, because it's hardcore, and if I die, we lose the world. And if that does happen, I want to be able to show you guys. But yeah, I was over here breeding the chickens, and we had a visitor pop by. Uh, yeah, so I don't know. I just kind of noobed it and said hi to him from the safety of our house and got that done, that way. But I don't know like why he showed up, and I definitely didn't feel like I was ready to fight that bad boy. So I cheesed it. No shame in that. No shame in that. Not for me. I don't feel any shame about. Let me put these eggs away. About that. Okay. So yes, we have this letter, and the first thing I want to do today, right after I harvest this and plant that back, and it's like I just talked about how I didn't want to like keep showing this on camera, but then here I am. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, just grabbing that in case we need it. I want to make some armor. So most of the Minecrafters that I look at, they don't end up, starting the world with leather armor. But I feel like, for me, seeing as I'm kind of new to the game, like actually playing, I don't mind like just going through all of the progressions as slow as it might seem. So, with that being said, I want to make some armor. I want to make myself a little helmet. That's right. We gotta get ourselves a shirt because necessary. Pants. You don't want to be inappropriate, which I suppose that means we've been naked this whole time. But no, I mean, whatever. And with the rest of our leather, I was looking here, and it seems like, yeah, we could make some of these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough. I have 9 chests. So I should be able to shift and put these on. Yes, and I can still access. Yeah. And then we could like label it just so that I could find stuff easily. Now, our chests are not full yet. But it has been a little like I constantly have to be opening all the chests just to I made one extra. That's okay. To find what I'm looking for. So we're gonna boom. Now let's see. In here we have wooden items, which I guess I'll put this extra. So I suppose a wood log would represent that well. Now how do I just like right click it or wait, is it this one? Yeah. Yes. And then down here we have dirt, so that's a no-brainer. Boom. Up here we actually have stone and don't worry, we're gonna rectify that in this episode. And then sugarcane. Is this the most accurate representation of? I suppose. I mean, that's all that's in there right now, so that's fine. And in here, maybe seeds, maybe flowers. What best represents this box? Honestly, maybe leaf litter. You think? I at least will know. Ooh, that does not look great, but I know what it is. This one is glass, so our one glass block. This one is, I suppose it's gonna be like valuables, which hey, maybe we'll get somewhere today. This one is supposed to be like, I don't know. Let's see what this one is. Food. So food is easy. So we're gonna put a little steak. I guess this one is supposed to be like mob drops / rare items. Well, all that's in here right now is the lead, so I could pop a lead and we could change it as we go. So for the situation that we have right now in terms of storage, that works. Alright, let's see. Let's take a nap. Boom. And then we're gonna grab some food. We're gonna grab some wood. We're gonna grab another bed. So let me just go get some wool real quick, because I have been harvesting this in between episodes. So I just need 1, 2, 3. That works. I'm gonna just chuck that in there. Oh, I should probably put this on. No, if I shift click, yes. Oh, your boy decked out. Let's take a look at the fit. Ooh, sheesh. Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Ooh. Alright. Now, yeah, we're gonna make ourselves a bed. We're gonna grab a bunch of sticks. We're gonna grab some charcoal. I might have some on me. And you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna. Oh, what do we not have? Wood. I'm gonna take all this. I'm gonna turn it all into planks. I think we're gonna end up using it by the time this episode is done. We're gonna make this bed. Boom. And yeah, what I was saying is, I think I wanna color it. So this is our flowers. What's a good camping color? Blue, maybe. Right? Yeah. See how it looks. Is this? Yes. Blue bed. Blue bed. Nice. We're gonna keep that in there. We have sticks. Yeah, we have wood. I could turn these into sticks as well. I could take half of these and half of this. We have torches. We have torches. We have sticks. We have wood. Maybe we grab some dirt just in case. I'll take a whole stack. Just in case we need building blocks. We have a pickaxe. We have 2 axes. Shovel, almost broken shovel. We will not need a hoe. I need a. I'm thinking, cause I should grab some of this, cause then I could make a barrel, and I could put that next to our farm. And I didn't grab the food. I did not grab the food. I'll go back for that. It's facing. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Put the hole in here. Boom. Do I put? No, I might use it. I don't need these, but I guess I could put that back inside. Yeah. So I'm gonna grab our food, and then we're gonna see about this little mining expedition. Oh, nope. I wanna. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take all of this, honestly, just in case we need it. I'm gonna put this back because I know we don't need it. Maybe I grab a boat. Just I don't care in case we come across water. I don't want to fill out my inventory because I want to have all the room for our stuff. Okay, guys, it's gonna happen. We're finally ready to venture out. We have a little bit of armor from yeah. That's my wife chefing it up. She's a really good cook. Yeah, I think because we started digging into the mountain over here, I don't necessarily want to dig into the mountain just because, well, maybe I do. Oh, see, like this goes down and it ends right there, right? It goes on the water. Do I want to deal with that right now? Maybe not. So maybe I just. Where do we want to go caving? Because I will want to like work this into our little, you know, future builds, like make a little mine entrance. So maybe, you see, I'm thinking I want to like carve into the mountain. So maybe we go here. Yeah. And we just start from here. All right. Okay, let's kill this shovel. We'll just go too wide. Later on, we'll you know make it bigger. But for now, this is good. Nice. And we already hit stone, so that's good. That's good. I like that. Because if I hit F, yeah, it's in my fine now. Because we want stone. I'm also thinking I'm not taking any chances. So yeah, we're gonna block ourselves in. So I'm gonna go into the mountain a few blocks. I mean, we need cobblestone, so I'm glad to grab it. And then we are gonna start going down. I just want to give some headroom for, you know, when we carve into the mountain, so we have some room to go back. Maybe that's enough. And if I right click, yes, torches work. Sugoi. Alright. Here we go, guys. Maybe start going down from right here. Yes. Now, if we come back from this trip, right, and for whatever reason, all we got is cobblestone, I would not be mad. Just because we don't, you saw, we only had that one piece, and we had to use it to label the chest, and now the chest is empty because we have no stone. But this is great because at the very least, we'll be able to move on from wooden tools, which I'm ready to do, and we could move on to stone tools. Um, but I'm hoping that we find two things really. Well, three things I suppose. I want to find coal. I want to find a lot of coal, um, at least a stack, so that we can move on from uh, talk, what do you call it, charcoal. And then I want to find copper, which usually people are not looking for copper, and it's pretty abundant. I think we actually saw some in that little hole where we dug out the stone that we did have. But oh, there we go. That bad boy. But yeah, there's actually quite a bit that we could do with copper now, since the last update, which I'm excited about, and so I'm gonna take full advantage of that. I don't like that we're hitting dirt again, but that's okay. Yes, you guys could also see like I have a bunch of levels, and that's all from like what you call it, breeding from breeding animals. Like I didn't fight. I just fought that one mob. He was a pillager. Yeah. Uh, a creeper showed up, but like then he did not show up. Like he disappeared, so I didn't have to fight him. I probably would have just let him explode. So I don't think you get XP from that. So all of this XP is from farming animals. I'm gonna leave this for now. We could clean that up later. Yeah, keep going down. Where we at? And I'm excited because I actually am open to the idea of enchanting my my leather armor here. Just to like go, full 9 yards. Is that what it is? I don't watch a lot of footballs. I don't know. Or hand egg, as it should be called. But yeah, so I don't mind enchanting it. This is gonna die soon. That's okay. Yeah. So if we could find some diamonds, I mean, first we'd have to find iron. Then we'd have to smelt that iron into an iron pickaxe. Then do I just right click for now? Yeah. Then we would have to find. Maybe I just drop right here. We would have to find diamonds. No. And then we would have to mine said diamonds. And if we get at least, dang it, I'm thinking now. I was gonna say if we get 2, but that's not gonna be enough, is it? Because we would need 3 for a pickaxe, and then 2 for enchanting table. So you guys will see like I keep like misclicking like that. I think it's because my mouse is honestly not great, or that I don't have a mouse pad for it, and so because the desk is kind of smooth wood, or it's like a plastic film, I guess, on a protective layer. But anyway, so that happens. Sorry, but yeah, so we need at least 5 to do anything worth anything. So this one stays, right? Yeah. That one should have stayed too. Okay. Yeah, we'd have to like smelt this back into smooth stone to replace it, unless we reuse another material for the ceiling. But we'll figure it out. Yeah. So we got some coal, nothing crazy. It might be worth it to make a chest. Maybe not yet. Maybe when our inventory gets full. I can't remember how tall this is supposed to be anymore. How tall is it really? It's like from here it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then this goes down 1, and then it should have gone down 1 more, like right here, and then this would be the next one. So then after that, that would be the next one, and then this one. Okay. Yeah, I just don't want to make it too hard for myself in the future. Like when I come to clean this up and make it look better, and add staircases to go down and up. So I'm just trying to preserve that as much as possible. All right, so down this stays, this goes. All right, guys. Yeah. So I was looking back at the previous episodes that I made, which just to let you guys know, like I'm sit like for one session and record. Well, I guess I recorded 2. So those videos I did them like back to back, and just divided them, and they were each like I guess like an hour long. And then I did the in between mining, and I call it a night. And then it's a new day today, and I'm making this video, and then I'll probably make another one after. I don't know. It's just like when I have the time to play, I wanna get a bit done. So in terms of like, I mean, I don't know if those videos, because I haven't like actually uploaded them yet. I don't know if they have views yet. I don't know if they have comments, but like being able to respond to the comments, I obviously would want to read all of them, and I'm assuming there won't be a ton here in the beginning, so it should be easy to read them all and reply to all if they require a reply. But then also to like implement suggestions, just be a little bit patient, because it might take a few videos before I actually implement those, just because the time between when you would have suggested whatever it was and when I saw it probably will be, a couple videos. Okay, a new stone type. Nice. How's my inventory looking? Still good, just getting started. So yeah, I'm not mad about that. Ooh, I'm actually excited about that, just because we have access to more materials, so we could build with a larger palette. In between episodes, I was looking at tutorials of like builds, and I think I picked up like a couple like ideas in terms of how to make builds better. I also picked up a couple ideas in terms of things to build. So I think like back up there, I want to build a big barn house, and move the animals into there. Let me bring this down closer. I know I don't need to yet because I have more pickaxes on me, but I will eventually. So just want to keep that with me. Yeah, so move the animals into there. Grab some horses, put them in there as well. But I just think it will look really cool, and it will start tying our little cove together as we add more builds. So I want to build a barn house. I think I also want to build like a silo. I might want to build a windmill. I'm just thinking I might want to build like a tool shed, and other like fun builds. And then I definitely want to expand the wheat farm, so it's just like a field of wheat. I have to figure out where I do that. And looking at the landscape that we have, I was thinking I want to like carve my way into the mountain. Okay, copper, guys. We have copper. This is good. So, question: can I mine copper with stone? Well, we're gonna find out. I sure can. I sure can. Nice. Okay. I like that. Let me grab all of it. Nice. Yeah. So I just have like a lot of ideas, and it's really exciting. I like whenever I watch whoa, slow down, buddy. Whenever I watch YouTubers play Minecraft, they talk a lot about how like the beginnings of a new Minecraft world is so exciting. Like there's so much possibility. Everything is new. And I'm feeling it. Like I'm experiencing it firsthand, and I agree. Like there's so much I could do. Like there's so many directions we could go in, and it's just really exciting. Like on a creative level, just my brain, my imagination. I talked about how I have a very active imagination. Like I'm so excited for what could become. Like I'm not holding on to any like one specific, like it has to be this is how it has to go. Like I'm holding that very loosely, and I actually want to talk a little bit about that. So, uh, one of the things that I actually learned, well, or I am learning right now in this season of my life, I suppose, is this whole idea of like expectations, and hopes and dreams. Of course, I mean, I've known for quite some time what expectations are, um, and I've had, expectations. I've had hopes. I've had dreams. I've had things that I want. What's that? That was important there. My bad. I will have to put something down there. Yeah. But when it comes to like how we like lay out the plans that we make for our lives, expectations, hopes, and dreams, they could actually be a really great thing or a not so great thing. I don't want to say bad. It could become bad, but it doesn't have to. Um, but they could end up, setting us up, so to speak. Because what happens is when our expectations don't get met, we respond to that. Yeah, like that's something happens, we respond. Like that's life. And sometimes the way that we respond is by lowering our expectations. Now that's not always bad, right? If you like, you guys have noticed, well, maybe not. In this Minecraft world, and I feel like it has something to do with this version of Minecraft because I hear a lot of people talking about it. It rains quite often, yeah. So let's say you live somewhere or wherever you live, it's that season, the monsoon season or the rainy season, and it's raining almost every day. You might make plans, and so in your mind, you have this expectation that tomorrow will be a very sunny day. But it's rained every day for the last how much ever weeks, whole the entire month. It's rained every day. It might not have rained all day, but every day you saw some rain. There are weeks like that in Trinidad, where I grew up on that island, um, where it rains, almost every day. And actually, the area where I live, it floods. Like the street floods out, and if you have cars parked on the street, then they could get submerged and water damage. And we figured that out. We, started moving our cars and parking them on higher ground and stuff like that. We raised the yard and elevated it, and eventually we installed like a floodgate. Anyway, now for me to expect that tomorrow is gonna be a sunny day, it's actually not a great expectation. But let's say I had that expectation, and it rains, and so I decide, okay, I'm not gonna expect the next day to be sunny. Um, I'm actually gonna expect that it rains. Now, what happened there is I lower my expectations, right? In that situation, I actually don't think that that's bad to do. Um, and let's say the next day it's sunny. Would I be disappointed, right? Remember, the day before I wanted it to be sunny, and so I expected it to be sunny, and it was rainy. And so then I expect the next day to be rainy, even though I still want it to be sunny, and then it's sunny. Well, I actually won't be as disappointed. Like, I'll actually be even more excited about that than if I had expected it to be sunny and it was. And so then there becomes this separation that we need to make in our minds of what we expect, which there's a couple of things we could base expectations on, and we will come back to that, and then also what we hope for. Where in this example, I'm expecting that it will be rainy, but I'm really hoping that it will be sunny. Does that make sense? I'm hoping this makes sense. If it doesn't, then you could rewind a little bit and listen to it again. But yeah, there's this idea, that you could have hopes and expectations that don't necessarily align. Sometimes what you hope for is also what you're expecting. Sometimes that's good, and sometimes they're different, and that too could be good. Um, and that was like an example. A more like, I guess, real life example might be with people. So you might have a relationship with somebody who has disappointed you in the past. Let's say, because it could be something as simple as like with punctuality. Like you tell them to be here for a certain time, and then they're late, you know. or it could be something even deeper, like they've lied to you in the past, right? And so what you do, or what humans usually do, we we adjust our expectations based on what we've experienced in the past. Now, I say this, and there is no red flag, there is no alarm that immediately starts ringing in your mind like, that's not good, that's not good, because it sounds good. Yeah, it makes sense even. Yeah, I have experiences and I adjust my expectations based on those experiences. But actually, that's not necessarily biblical. Like, that's not necessarily how God lays it out for us. Like, one of the things, maybe it's kind of cliche, but one of the things you hear people say is turn the other cheek, right? Now, that comes straight from the Bible, where Jesus is saying, if somebody, like, strikes you, oh my gosh. Okay. I don't want this to be too open, so I'm just gonna pop that right there. Pop that. No. Pop that. I guess. Yeah. Right. Let me just finish this thought. If somebody strikes you on the cheek, then what you want to do is turn the other cheek. Now, to our logical minds, this actually does not make sense, because the fact that they just strike me on the cheek, well, my expectation is that they're not a kind person, and I'm expecting that they're probably gonna strike me again based on the fact that they did it before. That makes sense, right? Logically, that makes sense. But Jesus is actually telling us, no, no. If they strike you on the cheek, turn the other cheek. Which, the idea is not that let them slap you again. That's not what he's saying. What he's saying actually, and I heard like somebody like really expand on this, on Keeping Up with the Perrys. So that's a video podcast that Jackie Hill Perry and Preston, that's her husband, that they do, and they have like different guests on. I can't remember who the guest was in this particular instance, so forgive me. Maybe I'll insert it in the video, maybe I won't. Don't expect it, but you could hope for it. But the idea is that you're actually not expecting them to strike you, um, and that doesn't make sense because they just did. So if they did that, why would I not expect them to do it again? Well, it does not make sense. Let me just say that in our human understanding. You guys heard that? Was that me? I don't think that was me. I think that is the sound of a what you call them? That is a creeper. I just saw some green. That's for sure a creeper. But the sound, I think that's a Enderman, right? If I'm not mistaken, they make that sound like when they teleport. Oh, there's some coal over here. I'm a little bit worried that like if I dig below this coal, the ground is gonna like disappear. Will it? No. Okay. But what was I saying? Yeah. So with Jesus, he actually continues to expect. Well, okay. I'm like all over the place because I don't want to die. And those mobs are like making me feel like I will. Alright. So, okay. I don't want that. So I'm just gonna patch that up right quick. Yeah. So the idea is that you actually would not expect them to do it again. And like I said before, there are times when lowering our expectations makes sense. Um, you have repeated experiences with people, and Jesus says, "Do not cast your pearls to swine." So it's like, okay, you learn from certain experiences, and you adjust your expectations to suit. But the danger is sometimes we also adjust our hopes. So you might get to a place where you turn the other cheek, and you come to the realization that, oh, yeah, every time I do that, they actually just strike me again. Oh, okay. So I am actually now expecting that they will lie to me, that they will steal from me, like that they will hit me, like physically abuse me, like whatever it is, That's not my expectation. I don't wanna make eye contact. With that boy. Oh boy, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Oh boy. Alright. However, I'm still hoping for the best. Yeah? I still hope that you will not lie to me, that you will not steal from me, that you will not strike me. And so, because I have that hope, and my hope actually carries more weight than my expectations, then, all right, I am able to turn the other cheek. Because there exists this possibility, love hopes always. Um, there exists this possibility that you won't strike me, that and that will be restorative or restorative, however you want to pronounce that, to the relationship. But when we lower our hopes, so we have low hopes. I remember one time we were doing like an exercise and we were asking people like, what do you hope for? Like, what are your dreams and stuff? And this kid, trying to be funny, he was like, I hope I wake up tomorrow. Everybody's talking about like what do I want to be when I grow up and all this stuff, and he's like, I hope I wake up tomorrow. It's funny. I probably don't need the boat. Probably don't need the bed, honestly. Um, but yeah, but some people really do get to this place where they have low hopes. They've experienced so much negative in life that they have given up on hoping for a lot. And we never want to be those people, right? Because if we're looking at Jesus as our example, I just want to peep a little bit. Yeah, if we're looking at Jesus as our example, ooh, what's around the corner? Yeah, I'm being so careful right now because I do not want to die. Like, if you are aware of the story of Jesus, maybe you're not, and we'll unpack it more as we go. So don't be too scared if you're not, if you don't know it. That's fine. You learn it. I'll teach it to you. But one of the things that happens is Jesus has these 12 disciples, which a disciple is somebody who's like a student, right? So they're learning from their master. No. No, this is bad. This is bad. Shit. Swim away, swim away, swim away, swim away. Bro, this is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. Pickaxe. Pickaxe. My heart is beating so fast, guys. Wow. Let me. Right. Well. While my health, wow. While my health builds back up, Jesus has these disciples. He has 12 of them, and one of them is Judas, which maybe you're familiar with this idea of Judas, being this betrayer. And Jesus tells Judas like that you're gonna betray me, you know. Um, and then another one of the disciples, his name is Peter, and Jesus says to Peter, "You're gonna deny me." Now, betraying him, denying him, neither of these is a good thing. Like nobody wants to be the betrayer. Nobody wants to be the person that's gonna deny their master, somebody who they love, somebody who they're following. Um, but Jesus tells them, hey, straight up, this is what you're gonna do. And he has this expectation of them. And the reason he is able to have that expectation is partially because he knows all, right? Jesus is God. Like, he knows everything. He's omniscient, um, all knowing, all powerful, omnipotent. Um, Still trying to calm down. However, he still has high hopes. And so because he has high hopes, he's able to keep these people around. He's able to love them as he does so well. And even with Peter, it's like, yo, guy, the devil desires to like come for you, my boy. But I've prayed for you, you know. I've prayed for you so that you'd be able to overcome him. So he has this hope even while having these expectations. And we need to be able to keep high hopes even when we have realistic expectations. All right. I'm going to pause on that conversation for now. Something to think about. Something to think about. Let me know what you think. All right. I want to, at this point, put some touches. Can't see. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, now that skeleton is on my way back home. So, at the very least, I need to be able to get back that way. I'm like really exposed. Like if one of them wanted to come snipe me, they definitely could. So, gonna build this up some more. Jeez. This is tough. I am not that guy. Like, I'm not him. Not yet. Maybe one day. That day's not today. Oh my. Maybe this cave is just like too much for me. I also don't want, somebody to like fall on me. Gosh, there's some iron over there. Okay, I think we're gonna go grab that. Boy, what do I need? I need a shovel. Oh boy, alright, let's go. I'm gonna dig into, as long as, okay. Nice. I'm gonna dig into the wall here. Nobody can get in, except for a spider, I think. I think I'll be fine against a spider. And I'm gonna try to work my way over to that iron while staying safe. Gravel is good. Again, a new material. Not gonna hate on it. Did I bring my crafting table? Did not. You can make another one. Could you turn that down a little bit, please? Thanks. If I'm being quiet, guys, it's because I'm just trying to like focus up. Trying to focus up. Alright. Kind of went this way diagonally. Let's see. I can hear that bat. Let's poke out and see what's going on. Oh, we actually came right to it. Okay. Gonna grab that. Okay. Is it gonna fall? I hope I don't fall. It won't fall. And you know why it won't fall? Because I won't let it. Okay. Yeah, but you're fine. You're chill. As far as I know, bots aren't like useful for anything. Like in Minecraft, like they don't drop anything useful. They don't do anything cool. You can't tame them. So, and they also don't hurt you. They hurt themselves. They die pretty dumbly sometimes. Alright. Okay. Alright, what we got? We got 5 pieces. 5 pieces of iron. Okay. Let me make us this bad boy right here. 5 pieces of iron. What do we want to do with that? I'm thinking. I know that's facing the wrong way. I don't care. I don't have the capacity. What do we want to do with that? Well, do I even want to use that right now? I think, honestly, I think not. I think I think I want to use it for like craft and things. Like I'd make a shield. I think a shield is a good shout. I think like what else do I need iron for? I mean, unless we find diamonds, there is no need for me to no. I should make a pickaxe. Like, I think there's no way around it. Yeah. I was wanting to like progress through the tools and use copper, and then move on to iron. Well, move on to gold, and then iron. But I think even to get gold, I need iron. So we're gonna do that. And because of what just happened, we're gonna grab that too. So we could take 1 piece of iron home so far, and I believe if it's F, great. And then maybe I make a sword. No, I don't have enough. Well, at the very least, we're gonna make a stone sword, because that's where we are. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. We're gonna keep you handy. We're gonna keep the dirt handy, I suppose. Okay. We're gonna pick this up. Pick you up. We're gonna pick you up. But guys, this is incredible because we're making progress. Slow progress, but progress. Maybe I do the same thing and head back that way. Maybe we find some cool stuff on the way, but we get back safely. Oh, flint. Nice. Safely to like our little spot. Poking out ever so often to see like how far we've gone. I think that could be the move. Yeah, I think this cave was just more than I was ready for. I know there's like iron spawns close to the surface, so I'm gonna make another one of these. One that dies. Well, I don't have to worry too much about like having to be down in the caves to find iron. So maybe I don't know, maybe we try to find some mountain iron, maybe we try to find some surface caves. I just feel like I am not ready to be down here. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I do know what I was thinking. I wanted to like progress, I wanted to get resources. Um, but I'm rethinking my choices here. And I'm thinking there might be some better ways to go about this. Uh, that being said, I'm gonna stick around a little bit longer um, down here. Maybe we find some other cool things that are easy for me to grab, and then we just head on back up. Um, maybe, uh, maybe we drop a torch. Okay. Check behind. No. Poke out. What do we see? We see dirt. Okay, we need to go this way some. I forgot I don't have my torches in my offhand anymore. Which shield will work. That's good. Hopefully it doesn't like glitch out on me and cause unnecessary death. Wow. Okay. So we're making progress. Making progress. This is good. What can we see? Ooh, boy. We have a friendo wants to come say hi, ne? Boy. They're falling down. Just gotta love that. Wow, wow, wow. Wowie zowie. Ain't that something? Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to just find our way back up. Push come to shove, we could just like, tunnel up. Like from any random place, and once we get back to the surface, home should be pretty easy to find. But I have like two ideas going on in my mind right now. Like on the one hand, I don't want to give up so easily. On the other hand, I don't want to die. So I'm like, torn. I just don't, guys. I really don't feel like I'm able to. Like that one skeleton could have just ended this entire thing for me. That's like, oh, and you see, I could barely place blocks. Like I panicked. I had no idea what to do. So I'm not wanting to put myself in those situations unnecessarily. Okay. We're still good. Okay. Maybe I should block this up. Alright. Where is up? Where is home? Okay. So a little something. Where did we come down? Because he shot us down, right? From somewhere. But I know we were also like building lookout holes. I know we also did like run out, like swim quite a ways to get away from him. Bruh. Bruh. That is not a pleasant sight. Not one bit. Oh man. I'm just gonna look the other way. You know, I don't see them. They don't see me. We're all good. Everybody's happy. So where did he shoot me down? Where was I? Where was I? I'm getting a little bit more brave. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe it's brave. Pray for me. Oof, kind of joking, kind of serious. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm just gonna keep this lit. Okay, that's dirt. Is that my dirt? I don't think it is. Okay. Feels kind of... Okay. So I dropped somewhere here, right? I think. So potentially my in and subsequent out is somewhere over here. Look at that boy. Lurking. I feel like that skeleton had an armor, unless I saw incorrectly. And then there was a zombie. Oh gosh. It just kept coming. It might be smart. I mean, that's already covered. To keep this covered. Okay. Oh, I was wondering, like, cause I see people do that, right? Like when they run out of like a material, then it just shows back up in their hand. Well, I just click like my scroll wheel button, and boom, it popped back out. Okay, where's home? Home is where the heart is. No, but for real. What do we use? Not gravel. You see, I want... Oh, cobblestone, good. I was gonna say, I want to keep, like, the stones that we only have a little bit of. That would have been so bad, you know? If I had died. He could shoot me from there. I'm glad that he's not. Okay. We're not wanting to, you know, we're quite warm. So we don't need any extra heat. Oh. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna dig in right here. Hoo hoo hoo. You heard that? I heard that. I do not like that at all. No, sir, I do not. Okay. Is it like... It sounds really close. Might be below me. Might be above me. Either of those things is fine. Once it's not with me. What do we see? Okay. Okay. Alright. What do we see? Like nothing could get to me here. So I'm still good. Just wanna open up some sight lines. Okay, nobody's here. yet. Nobody's here yet. Oh man. Oh boy. I just need to find my way home. Do I just like, do I chance it? Do I just to take a look? I have a shield. I don't like that, that's just one block. Okay, let's clear a pot. All good for now. Let's see. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Oh boy. I just barely saw. I just barely saw him out of the corner of my eye. Whoa. Why am I? Oh my gosh. I don't have any room. Alright, let me rectify that. Yeah. There he is. Trying to come for me. And news flash. You're not gonna. So he's there. Can I take a zombie? Surely I could take a zombie. Right? Right? Question mark? Surely, surely. Nope. That's not the move. I wanna. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's block that off. Let's. Yeah, I wanna block this from above. Just so I have room in here to like step and build if I need to. We wanna go forward like so. Yeah. See, that's what we're looking for. Like safe stuff to grab. Nice. I'm down with this. Oh, I'm not down with that. Let's get some. Where is it? Okay. Keep it coming. Coal, iron, copper. That's all, bro. Like, diamonds. Who even needs diamonds, honestly? Like, I mean, cause you could make diamonds with coal. I mean, not in Minecraft, but like in real life, you know. So it's not even that big of a deal. Yeah. So if we don't get diamonds, yeah, you know. So what? Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay. Looking. This looks pretty safe. Nothing could. I was gonna say nothing could come get me, but it can. Nothing can get me from below. So that's good. Now it can. But I should have enough time to like respond? Question mark. Just gonna take a little look. Yeah. You see, I see cool stuff down there. I see iron. Are there any mobs? Okay. Come back up. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna block this off. if I can. I can't. It's a lot of blocking I have to do. Yeah. So at least nothing could sneak up behind from that way. Oh gosh. And then I'm hoping that that's completely blocked off. And then I'm gonna make a quick run, drop some torches. Oh man. Okay. I know we've done that. We just wanna leave some visibility but deny access. Okay. Whew. So this is good on this side. We need more torches. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Alright. This should be all lit up and safe. Good, 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 good. What about out here? Ooh, lapis. Nice. Honestly, this looks good. Okay. I'm liking this. It's just us. Okay, I could deal with this. This is my jam. Give me this all day, every day. Oh man, I feel like I could breathe now. Okay. Alright, alright, guys. Oh. Big gaping hole. What's that? It can't get me from there though. Just make sure it's all lit. Maybe we stop here for now. But iron. Okay. Let's block this off. Still leave visibility. Good. Let's block. Let's block that off. I don't have any more. Alright, I guess. Brother. Can't play those games. Yeah, nothing could get up. That's good. Like, things could shoot at me, but they can't be here with me. You know? Yeah. Okay. Back to lighting it up. Oh, brother. You see, if somebody catches me here, they have the high ground. So, I want to be kind of quick. Oh man. Go. again with the heart attack. I could take him. I could take him. I have a shield this time. We just gotta be smart about this. Right? It's just one. Yeah. It's just one. Heal, brother. Heal. Okay. Where is he at? He's still in the hole. Okay, he's still over there. Boy. Yeah, boy. We did that. You guys saw that atrocious block placement? Bruh. I should not be here. Oh, what just happened? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. You see, I don't even know where he came from. He just kind of fell down on me. Which is un petit problème. Okay, problem no more. Let's start gathering stuff up and make our way out of here, cause that's my heart. I'm just gonna calm down. I'm gonna pause on the commentary and I'm just gonna put some chill music and you guys could just watch me like collect stuff in like a time lapse or something, because I am unable. We made it. We made it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What an experience. Can we grab all this? I don't think so. What can we not pick up? Okay. What are we gonna leave behind? One piece of diorite. Sure. 2 flint. No, maybe I need that. What is on the ground? A leaf litter, honestly. Yeah. And okay. Leave everything else as is. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, we yearned for the mines, so we went. Did I pick up that bed? Yes, I did. And we made it back out alive. Isn't that beautiful? Did we pick up the furnace? Yes, we did. Whoo, hoo, hoo. Is it? I'm gonna guess it's nighttime. You know? Like, what are the odds? Nope, it's not. Fresh air, bees are buzzing, flowers are blooming, this sun is rising? I don't know. Chickens are chickening, the sugar cane is growing, dinner's cooking, or breakfast, whatever it is. We went into the mines. This is all grown because we weren't too far from home. And we made it back out alive. Guys, isn't this awesome? Let's smelt some of this stuff up and then we'll take a look at how much stuff we got. Alright, guys. So, as you can see here, we have, quite a few more furnaces just to smelt everything up, and they're all done. So, some coal in there. And if we look over here, well, boom. I mean, honestly, this is the real gold. Having just these resources to build. I mean, we could smelt this, make smooth stone, and then we could make stone brick and granite, andesite, diorite. I don't know what we do with gravel, but we figured it out. But we also, we got some gold, some lapis, some iron, a whole lot of copper, and even coal. Well, we use some to smelt, but it's a lot of coal. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I did do some chores, took care of the sugar cane and the weed, and bred the cows up some more. Just because I know they're gonna be useful. Guys, the mines. I'm not built for the mines, and this leather armor is cool. Like, I feel like we could, get like an armor stand and put it on that just to remember it, but it's not like effective. And I'm thinking, since we have all this copper now, the next episode we could make some copper armor, try that on instead, and do some exploration. But yeah, maybe we take to the sea, look for some treasure. Maybe we find some diamonds that way, just to get some enchantment tables. Yeah, because as I think I would at least have to be kitted out in iron, at least to feel a little bit more confident in the mines. But yeah, so yeah, no. So alright, cool. We're gonna end it here for today, and guys, thank you once again for checking out the video. Hopefully you enjoyed my heart attacks. I'm so glad that the world didn't end, and I'll catch you in the next one.